Hi, my name's Oliver, and life before Jesus was quite empty. I was chasing a lot of things that that lead to no fulfillment, and I was just very distracted. So my dad signed me up for a camp, and I didn't really think too much of it. It was only a week, so I thought, why not? I got there, and it was just amazing. The people, like the people organising it, really spoke to me. And then I went out with David and I gave my life to Christ. And life since Jesus has been amazing, really. I've been so hungry to get closer to God and learn more about God and to share God with my friends. And now I'm getting baptised, and it's just really nice seeing my relationship with Christ develop. Today I'm getting baptised to show that I show what's happened inwardly, outwardly. I want to show everyone that yes, I have accepted Jesus, yes, he is working in my life, and I want to use this as a first act of obedience to God.
Hi, my name is Zachary. Life before Jesus was, naturally speaking, pretty good. I was raised in the Christian household. I was taught the gospel, but I always thought that something was missing. Even being fairly young, I knew that I had facts, but I didn't have faith. I decided to follow Jesus. I came to have the faith at church camp. I'd been quote unquote saved, I guess, before. I was 7, and I went to my parents' room and I was like, hey, I want to get saved. But I guess I was probably really only doing it because they call themselves saved. I wonder what, I wonder what that's like. And I never really believed in the gospel. I knew about the Bible, but so I went to church camp, and I heard the word preached in a way that me personally that I'd never heard before. I went up to Pastor Justin and I asked him if there was if there was a minimum age where someone could be saved, and then we had the conversation. And at the end of it, I was convinced that I needed to reaffirm my faith. I needed to affirm my belief, and we prayed, and now I'm a follower of Jesus. Today I'm getting baptized because I want people to know that I am a Christian.
Hi, my name's David, and life before Jesus was an average life. I grew up in a Christian household, going to church, learning about God, but I didn't really understand the gospel. I couldn't comprehend it as much as I do now. At church camp, I then made the decision to follow Christ and take Christ more seriously. Since accepting Jesus, life has been more exciting. I've started to read my Bible more, learn about God more, know the fact that he loves me, and is a good fact that I'm a child of God. Today I'm getting baptized because it's an act of obedience to God.
Hello, my name is Ethan, and life before Jesus was extremely difficult for me. Although in the time I didn't realize how difficult it was for me. Because at times where I was at school or I was with different people, I could sort of get distracted from what I was actually supposed to be doing with my life. So I had a lot of distractions in my life before Jesus that were negatively influencing me, and I really need to get them out of my life. I came to accept Jesus as my saviour when I was at Bible camp. It happened one evening where during prayer time I raised my hand to talk to one of the church leaders about so I could confess and so I could have a better chance at accepting Jesus into my life. And so I went out and I talked to him, and in that moment it was the moment I properly accepted Jesus into my life. I felt peace and I felt like full with Jesus. Life since Jesus has been amazing. From the little things, like my interactions with people, I've been a lot happier ever since I accepted Jesus. And the bigger things, like my overall attitude to people, has massively improved. I've also found myself being a lot more confident around my family members and being happier to spend time with them as I wasn't before.
Hi, my name is Jaden, and life before Jesus, I constantly found myself searching for validation and trying to hide my insecurities and things that I lacked in, with things like spending money on fancy clothes and going out partying with my friends, but I never really felt validated. I constantly found myself falling behind in school and just not playing video games all day. I didn't really have a purpose to my life, so that's basically how my life was like before Christ. I decided to follow Jesus because, well, one night this year in April, I kind of just sat down and thought about where I was in life, and I found out that I was lacking in a lot of areas, and one of those areas was my faith. So that night, I decided to give my life to Christ, and I started moving in the right direction. That was to start my relationship with Christ, but I obviously fell into some hardships along my walk, and going to camp this year really helped me. Like, being surrounded with fellow believers and just talking about their struggles and relating with them, it helped me strengthen my relationship with Christ and just helped me to take the next steps in my faith. Ever since coming back from camp, I've been able to take the lessons I learned, all of the conversations that I've had with the camp leaders, and I've been able to apply that to my own life. I've improved my prayer life, reading the Bible more, and I've just met a lot of friends that can help me throughout my journey, especially through the tough times that I'm going through. Today I'm getting baptized for a sign of obedience, and I just feel like it's important, and that will be the next step in my walk with Christ.